Hey, what's up? My name is Kate. I'm a licensed counselor and makeup artist just getting ready for the day. And I have been on an absolute odyssey of computer problems. This is Sabrina Carpenter's perfume. It's like the caramel one or something. It's a little cooler out today, so that felt like the vibe. Yeah, so this is my 4K webcam that I film on, which is like incredible quality. I tried to switch over to the regular because I only have one USB port. Um, but I just couldn't do it. So I chose to have the camera plugged in versus the mouse. So I have to use a little scroll pad, which is a struggle. But I'll probably get one of those USB adapters that adds more ports. I struggle so much with tech stuff. This is the e.l.f. Soft Glam Concealer. Um, but I finally got it figured out. I hardwired. So my original laptop that I had for a long time was crashing. It didn't have enough RAM. So I got a new laptop. But I think what happened was the wireless card inside of the new laptop is uncompatible with my modem router thing because all the other Wi-Fi devices in my home work, but this one has not been working for like a week, and it was so stressful because like I use the internet for my livelihood. And anyway, I'm really happy and relieved to have that figured out. So I see a lot of clients today and I can just focus on working without worrying about if the computer's gonna work. So I just felt really excited to do my makeup today. I actually brought some eyeshadow palettes over with me, so that'll be fun. I'm wearing this sweater that's like a periwinkle color, and I haven't actually matched like my eyeshadow to my outfit in a while, but I had the urge to do that today. Maybe it's because I listen to all kinds of like guided meditation and healing videos on YouTube, but I just listened to one this morning that was a hypnosis meditation. I'll link it in the description box if I remember. But it was one I listened to it on the TV, and I'm going to try it with headphones because it was one where the voice was saying two different things, one in each ear, and I don't know how exactly that's supposed to function in the subconscious or in the processing of it or whatever, but I am motivated to do things right now, so maybe it did something for me in just that small dosage of this morning. Because there's hypnosis for all kinds of things. Obviously to quit smoking, I think is a really popular one. Weight loss is another one. And then the one I listened to was just for like confidence. And I really liked, if nothing else, it's like affirmations. I liked the things he was saying about looking for new opportunities everywhere. Yeah, reprogramming the subconscious and then hoping everything else will fall into place. I'm gonna do a video about all of my single bronzers, but I pulled out one. I just got this one, Rimmel Natural Bronzer, and it was like, you know what? I'm gonna let my concealer set for a little bit before I apply that. Let's do lips. So I have two different pencils. One is Makeup Forever Anywhere Caffeine, and one is ABH Deep Taupe. So this one's a little more brown, and this one's a little more grayish, if I'm remembering. Let's do the brown one. Yeah, I'm just trying to like understand myself a little more. Okay, this buxom, full-on peach smoothie is what it says. That is beautiful. I really like that. And then I brought over this ABH lip velvet, maybe just in the middle. Let's see. Doing the most today. I'm feeling good about it. All right, hopefully this bronzer is a nice tone. I really like this Marc Jacobs bronzer brush. It's super, super old. Got it on eBay. I think it is the real thing. It's quite heavy and very nice texture. This has been around forever. Ooh, it's powdery. I wasn't gonna allow myself to buy another bronzer because I have like 5. Like I need to just start using the ones I have, but this one was like $3 or $4 and it's one I've been curious about for a long time. It's been around for a long time. And it is nice, good, basic. It's doing the job. A little more bronzed on that side than the other. It's been quite rainy, so I haven't gotten as much sun as I would have if it wasn't raining. I went out with my parents yesterday for my dad's birthday, and the kids were with their dad. And I haven't hung out with just my parents without the kids in like probably decades. So I think it was good. It was a good, probably healing family get together. Me and my parents, as if me and my parents have had our differences over the years, but you know, they're not going to be around forever, and my feelings maybe are starting to change towards them a little bit. Okay, let me do my brows and then I'll show all the eyeshadow I brought over. Alright, I did that first eye off camera so I could really concentrate on placement and like not getting any fallout, but that worked beautifully. I don't get to use this palette very often and I feel a little, you know, blue eyeshadow for work isn't my usual go-to thing, but I think with my glasses, it really tones it down with the glare from the lights and everything. So I'll do the other eye and talk about, I watched this movie on Amazon Prime called Replicas. It has Keanu Reeves, and I won't like spoiler any of the plot, but it's basically about um like a sci-fi, you know, medical lab trying to transfer people's minds into robot or synthetic bodies after their death and all the ethical implications that go along with that. So it was pretty good. It was a little, you know, on the nose, but I did enjoy it. And yeah, we're living, we're doing it. I work until 6 tonight. I work late some nights this week. I work until like 7:30 or 8 a couple nights, so yeah, it's a pretty color. I like this shade on me, like a periwinkle, like a cornflower blue, but it can be hard to like pick other shades to go with it. I don't have very many indie eyeshadow palettes. In fact, this might be my only one. But I was just blown away by the quality. Yeah. I don't know if you can tell, it's definitely got like a shift. So there's some cool tones and some warm tones in there. I like it. I've been reading about neurodivergence recently. Like, it's a concept that has changed a lot since I was originally trained in psychology. And so now, with autism being a spectrum, the theory is that everyone falls somewhere along the spectrum. And I am diagnosed with ADHD. So just trying to like understand how my brain works and work with it. Some days, like today, I woke up at like 6 a.m., hit the ground running, had my coffee, started working on stuff right away, and work the entire day, be very tired. And then some days, like yesterday, after dinner with my parents, I watched 2 movies in a row. You know what I mean? Like absolute lethargy, doing absolutely nothing, not thinking, not moving, kind of like a hibernation mode. But I knew I kind of needed it. Need to like reset my energy when I sometimes see 7 clients back to back on a work day. Let me let my hair down. Here's what I ended up with. I'm pretty happy with it. Something different for me, and I'm gonna fold some laundry now and get ready to see clients all day and then pick up my kids. I'm really happy to see them. One of the meditations that I did talked about think of someone who loves you fully, like just adores you and thinks the world of you, and then like put yourself into their body and look at yourself through their eyes. And obviously, like, I chose my kids because I don't think anybody loves me more than they do right now. And it was a really beautiful experience. Like, I don't like use them for validation like that usually. So, um, I usually have like a giving stance towards them and try not to like take anything or get my needs met through them. But it was really beautiful to just see that childlike attachment, innocence, and love towards the mother, right? Like once you have kids, like you don't even get called by your name anymore. You get called by your role. So it's a very universal experience. I read a quote, it said, the world is made up, half the world is made up of women, and the other half is made up of their children. And I was like, wow, that's super true. So I'm really passionate about working with moms, whether they're single moms, working moms, work inside the home moms, married, struggling. I don't usually see the moms that are doing well, right? They don't usually come to therapy, but I know they're out there. I know there's moms out there doing well too. So, anyway, those are my random stream of consciousness thoughts for today. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe if you'd like to, and I'll see you in the next one.